And it's the same way for an adult. If you are eating the foods that are not ideal for you at breakfast time, the first hour of the morning, you've eaten foods that have set you up for failure. And then you go to work and you hear everyone going, I really need a cup of coffee. I need my coffee. Oh, I need my coffee. They cannot focus. They cannot concentrate. They have one coffee. It spikes them. And within the next hour, they have a massive drop in energy levels and they need a second cup of coffee. This is a vicious cycle, saints. And I lived that. So I understand it and I know exactly what my system was doing. I was one of the blessed ones because I trained very hard in the gym. So my body was exercising and I was burning a lot of those calories that were turning to fats and, creating problems. And I watched somewhat what I ate because I was into bodybuilding and being fit and strong. So even before I really got serious into the church. So we need to take a good look at our nutrition, a really good look, because what you eat and then absorb is what you become. Many people, their nervous systems are going absolutely ballistic. And when I speak to them and I get a health history, I learned very quickly that their diet consists of everything that causes their adrenals to spike. Sugars, coffees, cakes, cereals out of a box. And then they say, I eat a healthy meal. And then I say, okay, then what's for lunch? Oh, I have a really nice salad with ham and cheese chopped up. And I only have a little piece of cake for dessert and then a cup of coffee. I go, wow, and that's a healthy diet? And then what do you eat for dinner? Oh, that's my main meal. My family and I at 8 o'clock sit down to a big meal. Wow. Is that ever going to be digested before you go to sleep? Absolutely not. So the takeaway for today is God gave us a diet, and that was Genesis 1:29 and Genesis 3:18. Fruits, nuts, grains, seeds, and vegetables. Sister White says we have to get back to Eden. The emergency diet was given to us, which was meat. However, when you look at the declination of humanity, you can see the stature of human beings from Adam and Eve. They were so tall. All the way down, you can see Noah, Shem, and then it drops right down, and Abraham here, and then it drops down further, we at the bottom. And when you look at the humans of today, the children, our children are even shorter than us. For the most part. Very few are taller, but there are a lot of short people because of the foods that have been eaten. And I didn't know all this stuff when I had my children. So I didn't give them the right foods to begin with. And I'm really, really sorry about that. And I apologize to them all the time. But they say, oh, it's okay. We love eating. We love food. And it breaks my heart when I see what they're eating. But you all can change your diets. What your children do is, it's not our problem any longer, which is really sad. We got to pray for them. And we've got to tweak our diets and just hopefully as they come, when my children come, I cook vegan food for them. And my daughter and son-in-law, they were here about 4 weeks ago. We made them a vegan barbecue. I cooked them for breakfast. I made them biga muesli, and they were saying, wow, this is so good. They said the beautiful vegan meats that I cooked, they said it just tasted so beautiful, they did not even miss the meat. So the more they can experience eating with you, they stand a better chance of maybe making the changes. We need to make these changes ourselves first, and then we can share and show others. Now, when we look at the meat, for any of you who are still eating meat, The blood needs to be out, the fat needs to be out, and it needs to be eaten within 3 days of being killed, slaughtered. If you cannot fulfill that, my suggestion, saints, is we are on the precipice of the return of Christ. It is better for us to rid ourselves of meat so we can prepare our bodies and we can stand in the most holy place where Christ is right now by faith, so that when Michael stands, we are ready to stand. So I am just going to urge every one of you who are still eating meat, chicken, fish, eggs, to please get off the animal proteins and start to replace it. And I will be teaching nutrition, and you can ask me questions week after week so I can guide you to a better diet and a better lifestyle. So I'm going to pray for every one of you that you will take on board this health reform message. The nutrition is serious, saints.